I'm hearing do not fear the light. Do not fear the light. I feel like, and only take what resonates, that this is the light within you, the light that you shine. You might have been under scrutiny, social slander, spiritual attack, all kind of entangled in one. And so you might find yourself feeling the need to retreat or pull back your energy. And what I'm getting right now is that your light is needed more than ever, the sense of a beacon, a lighthouse, and your energy is that. You are a vessel channeling in these frequencies here on this planet. And so there are these, there's just, I'm hearing the word commingling. And so perhaps this is the way you're alchemizing, like the way the light and the dark balance. You're kind of elevating from the experiences that you hold space for with grace and ease. I mean, I know it's always easy. I know it hurts and it can be heavy. It does feel like things are lightening right now, which in some aspects of your life, while others, I think it's because it's like those chapters are closed out. That energy is like set in motion as intended. And now you're kind of being directed or redirected on another path, mission, assignment, something of the sort. I was getting yesterday the words tribal leader, and I was getting code of morality. Code of morality. So I feel like you uphold this. You uphold this, and that's why you're transforming through these experiences. You are a mentor, and they were telling me that there are onlookers, and so people are bearing witness to the way you handle things with purpose, with ease, with grace. There could be some sort of pledge to your assignment, some sort of way that you don't back down from what is right. Like you uphold integrity. And so many are choosing their mask, they're choosing a path, they're choosing what feels easy in the short term, and your soul knows that this is part of your assignment, that this is bigger than you. It's happening through you. Your light is needed more now than ever. And so what do you need to do to pick yourself back up? What do you need to do to stand up taller? I'm seeing like a power pose, like the Wonder Woman pose. You might look at Amy Cuddy's TED Talk, Your Body Shapes Who You Are. There could be some way that you could use some body work to help, push some lingering energies through. I do get the sense of like standing in your power, calling back your power, some work through the solar plexus, some grounding work. I was also getting yesterday that you're being elevated. And so this could be in your spiritual ranking. This could be on planet Earth, some sort of commitment. This could be a change in jobs, where you sit at the dinner table, you're no longer at the kids' table, you're at the head of the table, something. I don't know, I'm just saying. Something's coming through. Hold on one second. Stand tall, you belong. And they were saying little one. And I have channeled that through for someone, little one. It's been years though. There could be fear and doubt. That's what you're meant to push through at this time, and why it's so important to shine your light, not to back down. That fear and doubt is kind of like washing the windshield, like Windex, just washing the windows so you get a little bit more clarity. It is not like a blockade, a firm barrier for you. And so this could be someone else's karmic residue that they don't want to deal with, someone's emotional immaturity that they, like, you've had to kind of hold or carry some sort of heavy load in the family system, in the workplace, maybe even in your romantic relationships. You're the one that is the initiator or something like that. Or I do feel like, in our intimate relationships, romantic or otherwise, it cycles through. We help each other through the storm, so to speak. Witness. Maybe you're meant to I feel like others are meant to witness. Maybe there is a romantic partnership and people are meant to witness what it means to be true to your partner, right? Maybe this is you finding your tribe and people witnessing what love looks like in the family system or within a social network. It's like you're supposed to show what is, not talk about what isn't. You know what I'm saying? It's like sit back and take some notes. Something. You could have dealt with a lot of betrayal, and that was just their own karmic load, right? And I mean, they didn't know that your energy packed a powerful punch, something like that. You know, this is just metaphorically speaking, symbolic, something like that. And so they've been hit. Like there could be some instant karma for people, and so some of the fear of proceeding on your path is how you're picking up on others' emotions about you or something through you. Like people know now not to mess with you because they understand that they get instant karma. They understand that they were warned before they received this, and so they're kind of what did I say? You ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. I'm hearing karmic injustice. Karmic injustice. They can't mess with your destiny. They can sit back and talk. And I feel like maybe you just got, like, if you have a social media presence, maybe you got, let's say, like, high school, you got the mean girls talking. Like, you're out there doing you, choosing life, you know? You're not taking it. You're taking a chance on your destiny insofar as, like, you're willing to let this go to grow. You're willing to choose peace and prosperity over pain, right? You're willing to grow through the pain, and people are watching, and it's like you could be pure entertainment for people right now. I don't know. You could have been blindsided about who was meant for your path and who was not. And so there was this moment I was going through. I remember walking in the door of that building and just being like, something feels different. And over the weekend, I had received some guidance of, you know, something's up. I walked through that building, I felt it, and I remember as things were like playing out, it took a couple weeks actually. A sense of like popcorn, like people were just sitting back, like watching the show. You know, I'm seeing a tennis match. So, I'm gonna, I don't know a lot about tennis. Mom put me in tennis lessons when I was a little bit. I'm not a sports person. I am not competitive. It's just, I don't have competitive energy in my blood. It's not there. This could be like some one-on-one action rather than someone ganging out. This is like one-on-one action where you got a lot of onlookers. They took a chance when it came at you. They didn't realize what was going to happen. Oh, there you go. You're stronger than you look like, because the divine cloaks you. Like, you're really here to be of peace and to be of service. You don't want the drama. But they're letting you know the gossip. They're letting you know what people are saying. That's a little tough because you're like, oh man, I can't look at you the same now. You know what I mean? When the divine like lets you know someone's throwing some shade. And then you're like, they try to talk to you and smile like nothing happened. You're like, because you can't say it. That's your intel. That's your information, right? It's special ops. And then it's tough. I noticed, I'm just going to throw this out here. Side note, there's times when the divine cloaks someone else's bullshit behavior from you. Like I've had this happen where I'm like drawn to a situation, a person, this or that. And they kind of hide some of how that person behaves. People mask to you, right? Right? They show you who they want you to see until you spend some time, you know? And then all of a sudden, it's just like that. When the divine wants you out, when your job is done there, the divine just like, the emotions change, the perspective changes, and you start seeing shit. Like, you just see what you need to see to get out there, get out of it. It's not all in your head. It's not all in your head. You might feel like you're going, like, having trouble understanding these energies that are coming through. I feel like this is like new levels, new devils kind of thing. I feel like you've been on this path for more than a minute. I feel like you've been training for lifetimes, and the divine is giving you different information, and it might be hitting a little closer to home than you're comfortable with, and you're like, oh, now how do I maneuver? How do I get out of this, right? But you know what to do. You just follow your guidance, right? And you need to like stay out of your head enough to receive the guidance, right? Because if you start tripping over your words, or you having a, what is the word for like the way you talk to yourself in your head? Alan Watts talks about it a lot. You miss the messages because you're too busy talking. It's no different than having a conversation with someone. You can get a lot of information if you listen. You don't get much if you're talking. And so you're meant to stay out of your way in that regard. You might be confused because you are working in the multiverse, that there's a lot of information coming through to you. You know, that's the benefit of hermit mode. I spend a lot of time by myself, and that makes it a little easier to discern, you know, even when I'm aware of where that telepathic message is coming from, or even if I can pick up that motion is not mine, even if it takes hold for a day or so, it's a little easier to discern when the social circle is small to non-existent. Not in your head. It's not in your head. They could be trying to confuse you to take you off your destined path. So we had that one card. What was that card? And I feel like someone's working through some lower vibrational entities. There's a group that didn't want to see you win. Oh, this would be funny. Because I was picking up on this the other day, this idea of like going to your high school reunion. I'm like, why? Why bother? You know, like, why? It's like whoever was talking shade is now looking back, like singing your praise kind of thing. Like just as you've transformed, the perceptions of others have transformed. This feels like a little bit different message. Okay, you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right. New levels, new devils. It's sad because you don't go out of your way. Like, you want to help everyone win. You're going to help a queen fix her crown. I'm seeing someone like interlace their hands together for someone to step into their hands to climb up. Like, you're going to help someone elevate. You're going to help rise, like others rise. And it feels like the divine's saying, it's your turn. And they're like, wow, I'm just seeing like these stairs light up, and there's a door at the top. Hypnosis could be something. I know that that's kind of like when I did my hypnosis training, that was the symbolism they use, is working your way up the stairs to the door. And it was your choice to traverse, but you didn't know what timeline you were going to get. And so I feel like this is you're not meant to, you're meant to believe. And maybe you're helping others to receive their blessings as you receive yours. You're helping others to believe in a higher power by you walking your destined path with integrity. And that same TED Talk from Amy Cuddy, she talks about this point when she wanted to give up, and the professor was like, no, I took a chance on you. I took a chance on you. Come on. And it feels like this isn't time to give up now. Like, you're like right at the finish line. Like, you're right there. Last reading came up, this idea of passing the baton, like a relay race. I don't know if I spoke to it. It came through. Or maybe it came through. Oh, I think I recorded since then. Okay, so there's some divine timing. I'm sorry if it's a repeat. This idea of like there's a like a relay race, you know, when you have to grab the baton from your teammate and keep going. And so the divine's about to pass you something. And I saw it more as like a scroll, like you're getting wisdom, you're getting like next level up. It's no different than when like you get a promotion. It's like, yeah, you're ready for it, but you still have to learn the new job and like acclimate to that. There's a transition period. And well, I never like ran track like that. You can't just stand still to receive the pass, you know, receive the baton. I hope that's the right word. It's, you got to start running, right? So the divine wants you to start going because I got something for you, right? It's proceed as if. It's like the mail is already en route, in transit. The package is in transit. It just hasn't been delivered yet, but it is en route. You can't just keep going and checking, keep tracking it. It's like, that's the wasted time energy. They just want you to trust it's coming. All right. Believe, believe, believe. You're awakening others. You're awakening others. It could be some third chakra work. Yeah, the song, what is that song? If they want to if you want to party like me, you want to, what is it? Hold up. I can see the picture. It's like a blue background. And it's like, and he says it, like, you probably recognize this part, like, hold up, wait a minute. So he talks, I'm sorry, he talks in like the gender, masculine, feminine, but he's kind of like talking to the ladies, like, you got real hair, you got a job, you don't need a man. Make some noise, and then he talks to the men, you know, sorry if you're in between, hope you get what I'm saying. Regardless, he's like, I don't know what he says, but he's like, you don't give a damn what those ladies be talking about. This is like, do you energy. Oh, you're gonna receive a message with love. I think I did this for my daughter, to put messages on her napkins. That's something I've done, is put messages with lunches, but it's like single parent. You might have felt like you were doing it all on your own. 4 flutes. It could have been, you got someone reflecting. That did come up in a recent reading. It's like, that's a powerful gift, to have someone take a look at themselves. This is that energy for the wrong reasons. If somebody tried to go after you, there's something about the way something played out, the way someone wanted clout, someone wanted to take you down, the way someone treated you. They did it out of greed. They did it out of their own ego. I think greed is bigger than that. It's like someone wanting the title, but not accepting the full responsibility for what it means to hold that position. This is someone, you know, wanting marriage because they, you know, want financial security, or they just want to plan the wedding and think that that's what they need. There's something like that, where it's just like the illusion took hold over the reality of life. And then here you pop in and like break the mold. Wisdom, wisdom. You're getting an up level. I was also, you're sincere. I was also getting that you're recalibrating. So if you feel like divine put you in hermit mode, or kind of pulled you, like, you might be like one of the starters. I'm seeing a basketball game. Like, you might be first string, right? You're starter, and all of a sudden the divine benched you, and you're like, wait, like, so it's just, I'm like, yeah. It's because the divine's got, like, I don't feel like it's the divine giving someone else a chance. It's like, seeing that song, I think it's Kendrick Lamar, Now I'm in the League, which, Hair Down, that's the name of the song. Hair Down. If I promise to stay, if I give you my heart, This is like rags to riches energy, and this isn't about finances, although it could be. It's this your transformation and others see it. And the divine just wants to reassure you that you're on the right path. This could be like a different league. Not like someone's out of your league. It's just like you're leveling up to a different bracket. You know, like in tournament play. Value, value, value. Maybe. I think there's someone, like, you're being delivered. Like, you could be the blessing that someone else needs. And it's like kindred spirits are aligning to now see something through. And I think this is a frequency shift. Maybe tantric, intimate pleasure is part of that. This could be like business partnerships where you finally have someone that pulls their own weight, brings something to the table. I know, you know, when I've looked for people to work with, I looked that they're not like me, but they can fill in the gaps where I slack. You know what I mean? Not I slack. You know, like we're not good at everything, but like pieces in a puzzle. Hold back. This is a pause. This is like, don't hold back. This is like you're overthinking how to pack your bags. Like, just, it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. If you forget your toothbrush, just go to the store and buy a new toothbrush, something like that. This, whatever doors didn't open for you, this 10 of Swords, that's worth celebrating. Because you can grow. Like, you're one of those, you grow where you're planted. Rice. Why is rice coming up? I mean, it could be like rice. Don't people throw rice at weddings? It's been so long since I've been to some weddings. I know I always, like, my grandma always had rice on the stove. And I was like, then she got a rice pot. And I was like, what? Took me a minute. It wasn't the same. It was the same. It's just, you're just like, maybe there's an upgrade. Like, you could be receiving an upgrade, or you come into a situation to upgrade things. So maybe you're a policymaker, or you're helping to implement new policies in the workplace that people are like, change, but really you're helping to like create a well-oiled machine, and you're working through the kinks. You're not being held back. You're on pause to reevaluate. The Queen knows how to sow the seeds. You are worth celebrating, my dear. This timeline is worth celebrating. There is something to timelines I was getting. I'm sorry, I have all my other decks packed up. I have a handful of decks I've kept out. I keep seeing this one deck, and I equate that to transformation and timelines, the multiverse. The idea of it, you're transitioning into something, and I feel like some people are losing access, and that's why there's more of this onlooker energy. Because all they can do is sit back and watch. Because you ain't talking to Hermit. You're in Hermit mode. And Cups, what do you want? You need to reevaluate what you want. The Divine's going to support your divine sovereignty. 6. Ooh, I'm hearing bells will be ringing. Not Christmas. It's Christmas time. Once again. Okay, so maybe this is just like you're decorating. The gifts are under the tree, but it's not Christmas morning yet. Maybe someone has something for you. The Divine has something in store for you. Karmic lineage has been cleared within toxic family dynamics. There are soul contracts that you have closed out, and so now you're rewriting what you will allow. Like, you're setting policies. They want you to look at behavioral change model. I just hear that behavioral change model. my other channel, I did speak to that in one of my earlier readings. All right, blessings. I'm not going to go into any more Christmas. Can we close out of that, please? Maybe you've been overworking. Or maybe you still need to stay focused. Stay focused on your divine path. 2834 515. 2834 515. Okay, you're not sure which way. Courage to continue. I think this indecision is from like the fragmented or the projected realities. I'm seeing someone like touch someone's cheek, like that caress. You know, it's a face-to-face kind of meeting and intimate touch. That's sensual, not sexual. That's very intimate and deep, like a direct eye contact here. I feel like you're not going to be in indecision. There's going to be this moment. You know, this is a, you know, when you're like in the right job, when things are, I know sometimes we, I don't want to jury out there. If this is a divine partnership, it's the way your eyes meet that you know. You're just calibrating to each other's energies as you both level up on this path. So divine timing at play, but you will meet your match. And this could be your soul tribe. Doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. This could be your family unit. Your family unit could be in a non-traditional sense. Confidence and courage. All right, so you're meant to take a step. Doors are opening. I'm seeing the stairs with doors again. You might need to like take time to meditate, to go up, to go in, to talk to your divine counsel. You are divine light. For indecision, 8976 548. This is asking for clarity for what it is you need to proceed. Write on a piece of paper, write on a water bottle, however you want to do. You do you. Write it in your journal, write some mantras. For confidence, it's clear that you are worthy to receive. It is clear that you are the right person for the right job. It is clear that the love here is true. Believe in it. It's like when you're getting that doubt, it's like you're picking up on the gossip train, right? I'm seeing that gossip card we looked at. You're picking up on those energies in your transition from one elevated state to the next elevated state. And so you're just, with the veil being a little bit thinner, or the way that your system is upgrading, your gifts are upgrading, you're getting a little bit of static from the outside world, from the onlookers. You're catching some of their vibes. Just kind of, it's like toe in the water. The divine's just giving you a little intel that they want you to work through those projections, work through the fear. Like, don't let that fear hold you back. It's like, look fear in the face, say fucking do it anyway. Confidence, 4 5 3 2 2 4 6. Put spaces between them. 4 5 space 3 2 space 2 4 6. Courage to continue. Wholehearted living. And so this is allowing yourself to be vulnerable. This is you. Maybe you're meant to deliver a package. I feel like you are the blessing being delivered, or I think now the blessing is being delivered to you. But this is when you bare your soul. You know, if this is an intimate relationship, this is you allowing yourself to be vulnerable and knowing that you are with hands that you could trust. Like, you're being held by someone that you can trust. And it might take some courage to unite in that way. This could be you finding your soul tribe and you're finally realizing, I'm not around mean girls. No one is going to stab me in the back. I am in a healthy social network. This could be you in the workplace where you're like, wow, I have solid support around me. Wow, we're getting it together. Whatever it is. Courage to continue. 11 21 222. 11 21 222. All right, I'm going to leave it here. Thanks for all you do. It's time to see this through. Sending you lots of love and light your way. Um, I did have a rough dream the other day, so let me speak to this. If you're having nightmares at night, you could like grid your space. That's what I started doing at night with crystals once I realized that I was like traveling or receiving visitors at night. There's different ways you can do it. Research it. Seeing something under the bed. Back in the day, they like have the bed warming pan. There could be something that you like put together, like some sort of offering, or instead of like a protection sachet, you have like a protection bowl that goes under your bed. Just the idea, I don't know, it's just coming through now. In that dream I had, it was like everywhere I turned, there was some sort of energy creature. It was like kind of like goblin like. It was actually pretty dark, but wasn't afraid. It was just like everywhere I tried to find my escape route, I was met with an energy that didn't want me to leave, right? And I finally was standing face to face with this. It looked like a masculine, like more like human-like, except for the coloring was dark, and there was like a hole in the third eye, you know. And I was just like, if you want to stay here, you can, but I don't want to stay here. It's like, get me out. And that was, I think I woke up after that conversation, but it kind of shook me because I don't, some of us have reoccurring dreams. We have nightmares, PTSD. We have different energies in the night that we process. And that was a different energy circumstance. I don't know. So if you're having that, maybe there is time to do some clearing or healing. Oh, I did put this bottle near me. It was interesting. I haven't been to the shop in a while, and I was drawn to this. I didn't get Florida water. Nothing gets Florida water. You do. But it was this protection clearing water. And I'm like loving the smell. So I'm like, okay, spot on. And it was a beautiful day. I was like, let me go back to the shop. Just, because clearly I'm out of everything's getting a spray, car, all the things. They were out. And so there's something going on. And like I said, I don't go to that shop very often, but I went like 2 times in a row. I think I was meant to see that. All right, for nightmares, if you're having them, maybe it's like what you experienced in the past, you're not going to experience again. All right, 5711 936, 5711 936. Okay, just says like, I've been getting a lot of number synchronicities. I love it when that happens. I saw a license plate yesterday that was 0 and it was all the rest 8s. And I saw another one that was like 7 0 1 2 3 4 or something. It was like a sequence where I was like, thanks. To have hope from you to others in a group. Energy cannot be exhausted as heaven. All right, hope. You deliver hope. You are that blessing. 9655 178 9655 178. Right. All right, I'm gonna leave it here for thanks for all you do. Sending you, please only take what resonates, disregard the rest. Sending you lots of light and love your way.